Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at ILTM Con for the first time in a while, about 2 years now. I'm here with Dino Michael, who's the head of luxury brands for Hilton. And believe it or not, there's been a lot going on with Hilton luxury brands over the past year, and there's a lot more to come. We're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Well, Dino, great to be here. We're just finishing up a little party you had on board your little yacht here, right?
Thanks for joining. Great to have you here.
It's great. So you can see Con in the background, but we're here to talk about Hilton luxury brands. First of all, sort of delineate what are those brands today?
Waterford Astoria, Conrad, and LXR, our collection brand.
Okay, so those are the three main ones. And even during this past year, you've been growing, right?
Yeah, it's been a really, really remarkable year. The last 18 months, we've seen great growth, owner interest, a pipeline that's increased significantly over that period.
Okay, so let's talk about each brand in turn. Waldorf Astoria, you got a lot coming up, right?
Yep, we have opened Waldorf Astoria Monarch Beach early 2021. We've got Waldorf Astoria Kuwait and Waldorf Astoria Cancun coming in 2022.
No, that's amazing to have that kind of growth, and I would be remiss in saying what's going on with the original Waldorf Astoria.
Still ongoing. I mean, under great renovation, we've got great partners in our owner partners there. I mean, as you can imagine, that's going through a massive restoration, not just a renovation. So I think it's one of those where when you peel back a little bit of the wallpaper, you maybe find something unexpected. So still on track for late 2023. But I think when it finally opens, and we'll be massively impressed by just the care and detail and bringing back certain public areas back to their original former glory. Going down from what was a 1,400 room hotel down to 375 hotel rooms.
Maybe a little bigger rooms now, right?
Slightly bigger, double the size actually. Starting at around 600 square feet.
So that is the namesake of the brand, and it's be great to get it back. As a New Yorker, I'm really looking forward to having it back. Now you got another brand, Conrad. Talk a little bit about where you're growing there.
Conrad's always had a very strong footprint in Asia Pacific. That's now growing, in the US with our recent signings in Orlando and Nashville. We've just announced Conrad Downtown LA, which is a great addition for us. Conrad's growing across the world. It has a slightly larger footprint in terms of key size. Great mix of high-end corporate and leisure, and with the Conrad Punta Mita recently opening and Conrad Kia Laguna in Sardinia later next year, it's got a really strong growth platform.
No, it sounds great, and I've stayed at a few Conrads. I stayed in the one in Washington recently. It's a wonderful property. Now, let's talk a little bit about LXR. And first of all, explain again what LXR is.
Recently launched our fledgling brand. It really occupies that luxury collection space. So for us, there are lots of opportunities where the hotel has a long and storied history. There's a lot of independence, has its own brand identity, personality, culture, and it really doesn't, fit into any one of our classic brands. So LXR really allows that hotel to thrive individually.
Yeah, and actually I've been lucky enough to stay at least in one of your latest, which is the one in Resorts World, LXR, and it's a beautiful property.
That's a great complex. We've got a Conrad, a Hilton, and LXR Crockford's, all in one amazing, multi-venue, multi-facility complex.
It sort of shows the extension of the brand where you can do a lot of different things with the LXR brand, right?
Yeah, that along with the Biltmore in Grosvenor Square, Mayfair, and the Susana in Bodrum. Yeah, it's a really diverse portfolio.
That's amazing. Now, we go out to about 95,000 travel advisors out there, many of whom sell luxury travel. What would you like to tell them about the expansion at this time with Hilton luxury brands?
Well, hopefully our plans keep the travel bug going. We've got 40 hotels in the pipeline. 25 of those will open by 2025, so it's a really healthy outlook. We've got some great additions coming, whether it be the Seychelles, our new LXR, the Roku Hotel in Kyoto, some really phenomenal, stunning resort locations. If you haven't been to the Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives, I suggest you go there as soon as you can.
I've heard about that, but it's amazing. The Maldives just is exploding, and it's great that you have a property out there.
Yeah, that along with our recent signing in Los Cabos, at Waldorf Astoria Los Cabos. Yeah, our resort portfolio keeps going from strength to strength.
Yeah, so it is got to keep in mind that your luxury brands include both city hotels and resorts, right?
Yeah, we've got a long, strong history in urban destinations. I think our resort portfolio has been a strategic focus for the last few years, and we're seeing the fruits of that, coming to fruition now.
Absolutely. Well, and where can travel advisors go to learn more about all your luxury brands today?
Come to myself or any one of our global brand heads. We love spending time with travel advisors, talking about the portfolio. So wherever you want to be, hopefully we have a hotel that can satisfy that travel need.
Well, Dino, I want to thank you for taking the time here on a beautiful day in Cannes. It started a little cold, but I think we're warming into it today. The sun is out, and this is the first opening day, really, of the ILTM Cannes, and we're back, right?
It's our floating penthouse. It's a very gentle, soothing sway to it.
Do you think we could just sail over across to the Palais now?
I have asked. They won't let me drive it, apparently. Apparently, insurance and liability and all that.
You pointed out there is a wheel. Maybe we could
there is a steering wheel. We could take it.
We could just hijack it.
We could, yeah.
Anyway, well, listen, thank you so much for taking the time, and good luck with the opening of all the new hotels you have coming up with all of those 3 wonderful luxury brands.
My pleasure. Thanks for taking the time.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.